What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Fat Fingers, as some people know me as, and I'm sitting here with my son, Sensei J. What's good, brother?
What's up, man?
What's up? Listen, man, this is an amazing thing. You know, it's been years coming, but I didn't know it was going to come like this, where I was going to get into business with my son, a business that I know very well, which is the beat business. My man is a producer now. Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is just tell you a little about what's to come. Me and my son got a website called BuyBeatscom where we're doing a venture together, and it should be very interesting because we got some specific goals in mind to help a lot of music producers as well as artists get paid doing what they love to do. And what they're doing already, they're going to use that to their advantage to grow some additional income and residuals, commissions and commissions in their bank account. So we're looking to do something different that's never been done before in the beat business. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But first, let me introduce my son, Sensei, producer now. How long you been making beats, man? Tell the people how long you been making beats.
I've been making beats for a little bit over a year. Started back in August 2020.
Okay.
What's that?
That's about a year and a half now.
COVID
era. You was homeboard in the house.
Yeah.
And got in the studio. Your brother had already had a studio and was making some beats, and you have really amazed me with the progress that you made, because you used to be horrible. I used to come down in the basement and be like, that's trash. I used to bust your feelings. You'd be like, yo, how this sound? I'm like, that's garbage. I mean, being the owner of beat sites, being in production, being a musician, I got so many years of music and music theory, graduating from high school with music theory, having my own studio and just being in music. I could definitely tell when something is like garbage. But what it did was it made him a great producer. He listened, he made the improvements, and I'm actually going to be playing all of his beats throughout what we're doing right now as far as presenting what we're doing with BuyBeatscom. So all of the beats that you hear in the background, that's his music. Sensei, yeah, he done stepped his game up. He shocked me today when I came in the studio just to hear what him and his brother was working on. But, you know, enough about that. Let's talk about the project that we got going on together. Father and son team, we doing this BuyBeats thing. It's a domain name that I had for years. I want to say 2008. It fell in my lap. I was the owner of Rock Battle at the time, and somebody else connected with me, and things didn't go through as planned, so I put it on the shelf. And then when my son came and said, yo, I want to build a studio in the basement, which is the studio that we in right now, which I'm going to be inviting a lot of producers and artists down here, him as well, to have these same sit downs and talks. He just had a vision. He was like, yo, let's build a studio in the basement. So I said, no doubt, let's do it. And before you know it, everything just got re-sparked. We had the ideas for BuyBeatscom, and now we're partners. And actually, our mission to generate a lot of income for music producers as well as artists. Yeah, you got something to say, bro? Got it.
I'm ready to get to work.
You ready to sell a lot of beats?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back and let him ask me some questions, and we could give y'all exactly what's going to come with BuyBeatscom.
All right. So what is like the full plan? What do you plan on doing with this site?
All right. Well, just knowing that there is a plan. What is the plan based on? Is trying to basically have a strategy to do what hasn't been done before. So anything that I'm going to put my hands to or try to get done is going to be something that hasn't been done before. Being in the beat industry, in the beat market as far as online for the longest, I was thinking, okay, if we're going to get into business, we got to do something that hasn't been done before. And what I'm doing is basically like a 2-tier marketing system for producers to actually leverage their fan base. All right. So how that works is that when you sign up to BuyBeatscom as a producer, you get to keep all of the money on the sales of the customers that you bring to the site, right? But the benefit, and this is something that, you know, all the producers online that I know, they very rarely leverage their customer base. So a lot of them got thousands of customers that they only market to. They build up email lists, right? But they never utilize sending those customers to buy other people's or other producers' music to generate, you know, income, right? Those are all beat buyers. So why would you just want to have a database full of 10,000 beat buyers and not leverage it? So what BuyBeats.com allows you to do is refer. You can only get on BuyBeats.com by membership only. So we know this already. You got to have an invite. But once you sign up, we give you the tools to market, right? Your system, your within the system, where you can market your customers, get your customers there. And as your customers purchase beats from other producers on the site, you get 30 to 40% depending on the status and level that you are. Now, another great thing about that is as a producer, you can tell producers, yo, use my name when you sign up. That producer's subscription, we split. Now, here's a key thing. A lot of producers on sites drive a lot of traffic. All right. There used to be producers. When I came out with Rock Battle, there were producers. We gave them music players. They would put their music players on MySpace.com. And as soon as we released those music players, we were generating millions of traffic. Millions of traffic was coming, but nobody was really getting rewards from that traffic besides the beats that they sold themselves, right? So when they sold beats, those customers was there, then they would start buying the other producers' beats. They didn't make no money. So what Buy Beats is about solving that problem for producers. Like, you know what? I'm gonna have a platform where I'm growing, I'm in the top charts, but those customers that came because of me, when they do other activity, I also get residual income. So now I'm making money without even promoting anymore, but based on the customers that are coming. You know what I'm saying? There's some other great ways that we're gonna incorporate into the system, but since you asked, I had to tell you as well as those who are listening to us today, what's really to come with BuyBeats.com. All right, so you ready for that? Yeah, you ready to make some money? This is what we do. You know, you got to leverage the time. So, what's your other question? You got another question?
Do you have any producers in mind that you want to work with?
Well, I always have producers hit me up. So one of the producers, the number one producer I got in mind that I talk to every day is Sensei, right? So I'm working with you, but I also reached out to Katie Great. I reached out to some other producers that I know, which is a whole lot more than I can count, and to come on and just try the system out. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're looking to get started with like 10 to 20 producers who will actually get a lifetime free membership just to get it set off. But the most amazing thing is that whether you get that lifetime and you get in, or you get in after, if you follow our system that we got laid out, you're gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make some money, and that's what it's really all about. I was talking to another producer today who has his own website, who had his own website for years, who's actually struggling. And that's because, you know what I'm saying, it's only so much you could do with that fan base. You got to continually go get more fans. But now here's a new way to leverage your time and your efforts by becoming a part of another platform that has promotion in mind. And how could I go wrong, or how could you go wrong with a website named BuyBeats.com? I believe I have the best named website in the world, BuyBeats. Because when people come online, they're looking to do what? Buy Beats. So that's BuyBeats.com. What's the other question you got?
Release date. When do you plan on beta testing, releasing?
Great. So right now, literally in 2 days, we're looking for beta. So this video will go up, and if you see this video, you can become a beta producer. Just go to the registration page. Actually, just go to support@BuyBeats.com. Send us an email. Let us know you want to be one of the beta producers to upload, your first 100 beats or so, and we'll let you get started and show you what's going, how it is to be a part of the system while we're actually developing it. As far as your other question, you said April. When is the launch date? April, I think maybe the first week of April will be the official launch date. So when you're launching the site, you got to iron out the kinks. So we got like a month or two to figure out what we're going to add on, what we're going to take away, to tweak the site to get it ready for launch. But this is an early invite for those who want to get in and participate in something that's going to be very big. And I'm not just talking. I've been a part of a few big sites. I have my own website, beatwebsites.com, where I created platforms and cookie cutter beat websites back in 2010. I did extremely well with that, particular platform. Rockbattle.com, before in its heyday. I'm not going to say what happened to it in the last years of its life when it just went downhill and my hands wasn't fully on it and it was a disaster, but that's what happens. But now BuyBeats right now is coming to take over the #1 spot, and you can guarantee it because I'm getting everybody paid. I'm just not setting up a platform where I'm leveraging for myself. If you're a producer up there and you're promoting, somehow indirectly you're making money outside of your beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's the big changer. That's what no one is doing, and we can't find that online. So we got to come and present something that, you know, other people are not doing. I'm looking forward to, you know, this is our very first post or announcement. Stay tuned, because we're going to put some very simple, comprehensive marketing videos to share with you exactly some details of how it works. It's going to share with you the back office, the administrative area, so you can see how you can log the traffic that you're sending, the income that you're generating, the total sales you have as a producer. It's going to track your commissions, how you're going to get paid. Everything is going to be set up for you by the time April comes. So we're just right now putting the word out, getting a little bit of early buzz, you know, reaching out to some of my producer friends to see if they want to get on. And when you go on that site, you're going to see that there is a battle section. And we are going to have our first tournament battle probably sometime maybe four months after the official launch, where we are paying out $5,000. $5,000 for the, you know what I might do? I'll do $4,000 for the number one person and $1,000 for the runner-up. Second place. Gonna get $1,000 just off the rip, just for the effort, and then everybody else got to try again. But that's $5,000 beat battle coming. So I'm about to be promoting that soon. But you want to get on, so you can get in there, show us what you got, and we will have a beat battle component in there. We'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is to get producers leverage. It's nothing like having a monthly residual income after you did the hard work and the money just keeps on coming in. So that's what we want to get for everybody. Any final thoughts? Any final questions?
I'm good. I'm good after the question.
All right. Well, this is Sensei. Y'all look out for him. Again, that's his beats playing in the background. You heard about 3 or 4 beats. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll stick one of mine in there. Nah, I won't do it. But anyway, stay tuned for him. Stay tuned for BuyBeatscom. This is just a pure announcement. So any producer that is interested in the promotions and everything that we're going to do to lease beats or sell beats exclusive, definitely give us an email at support@BuyBeats.com. I'll put it on the screen and do everything you need to do. And we'll be look forward to actually partnering with some great producers as y'all journey on and as we journey on with BuyBeatscom. Sound like a plan?
Yes, sir.
Sound like a plan to me. All right, this is AKA Alan, AKA Fat Fingers, and this is my son,
Sensei J.
Sensei J. Look out for him. All right. Listen, peace. God bless everybody. We will see you in the next video. Peace.